Hello viewers, welcome back to JB Talks. I am VINUTNA, I am your host today. Today we are having a special guest with us. He is Mr. Sahil Sohel Lead and he is working as a lead communications in Telangana State Innovation Cell. Sir, from IT and C department. So, sir, I will be asking a few questions. Can I start?
Please go ahead.
Yes, sir. So, sir, as you are from the communication department, so what you say about the campus radio?
Okay. So, hello viewers. My name is Sahil Sohel, and as she rightly pointed out, I work for the Telangana State Innovation Cell as the lead for communications, and I have been in the communication space for last 7 years. I did my master's in communication at the University of Hyderabad. And talking about campus radio, the moment I hear this word radio, I get filled with a lot of excitement and enthusiasm because I started my actual career from the community radio. I was part of the University of Hyderabad campus, and we had a beautiful community radio setup. It was called Bold Hyderabad 90.4 FM. It is still working, and we were a group of 10 students who took on the responsibility to run that radio station from our campus, apart from side by side doing all our academic works. So my only message to all the students of this college will be, I know there are a lot of time that you spend outside your working hours watching movies, watching OTT shows and playing cricket or any sorts of activity. But if you can, and of course I can only make a request, if you can spare some half an hour, 1 hour into some kind of communication activity, speaking or radio, making a show out of it, creating some content, guys, you never know, you can never imagine how much of fruit it's gonna bear for you in the future, because I can relate to it from a very personal level. I started doing radio as part of my academics in the University of Hyderabad, and I had to do live shows, and right now I never imagined that I will be leading communication for a government aided entity right now.
Sir, also we are having newsletter in our campus. We have started it in few months before. So what do you talk about newsletter? How can it help to the students?
Wonderful. So newsletter is something that's again very close to my heart. In fact, for TSIC as well, we are responsible for bringing out a monthly newsletter as well as a quarterly newsletter. So there are a lot of planning that goes behind the newsletter. First of all, you have to understand why. See, how comes secondary? Why something that should be much more important? Why do you want to bring out a newsletter, or for that matter any publication? So why should be to capture the entire campus activity into one single publication? I know campus already have, the institute already has so many social media platforms, but there's one publication which can cover the entire activity. Students can take up the responsibility. Somebody can write a story, somebody can interview, somebody can take pictures, somebody can make videos, somebody can interview, do a Q&A, and put together into a beautiful compilation called newsletter. I think there's no better way to represent yourself as well as your college in form of a publication.
Yes, sir. Sir, today the inauguration of the incubation center was done. How it will help students, and how students should get into the incubation center?
First of all, I was mightily impressed by seeing the energy and enthusiasm by the students of this college here, and I can't tell you how happy I was. In fact, it took me almost 7-8 years back into my college life. We never had any sort of this facilities there back then. Incubation center, startup ecosystem, innovation culture was not even part of our curriculum or syllabus back then. But right now, if you guys are getting the opportunity, I think you should grab it with both hands. There's a lot of opportunities and scope in the innovation space. If you've got any idea, just having an idea will not work. You have to execute that idea, get help, and there are enough resources, there are enough people, there are enough bodies and schemes out there to help you work and nurture on those ideas. TSIC being one of the nodal bodies for the state to help scout, nurture the innovation from anybody across Telangana. So if you got anything coming up, I think our flagship program in India Innovator Campaign is something ready-made built for such kind of innovation ideas. So you can try participating in that campaign as well. And also there are other participatory bodies in the ecosystem who you can reach out to if you have an idea. So right now It's 2024. If you got an idea, you gotta make it work actually.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. And what suggestions would you give for the students who are backward in their skills or anything, like who are fighting with their own to come forward?
Okay, I think you already gave the answer in the question itself. First, you said that students who are backward in their skills. I will not use the term backward because they are lacking. They might be lacking some of the other skills, but as you already pointed out, they are fighting for it, right? So somebody who is always having that courage to fight to become better. I remember one very popular statement my mentor gave me many years ago. He told me, the moment you wake up every single day, there should be only one motto of your life. You go stand in front of the mirror, tell yourself, looking at the guy in the mirror, tell yourself that my today should be better than yesterday. Okay. If you follow this mantra, I think there's nobody in this world who can stop you from becoming better. First of all, it should be you who should be convinced that, okay, no matter how much my yesterday was, how much my 1 week ago life was, how much my 1 year ago life was, right now on this particular day, I will forget everything and focus on this particular day, how I can become much better in my skills, in my curriculum, in my studies, in my career. Yes. If you follow this, nothing better than that.
Sir, are there any final words to our viewers?
Final words will be, enjoy your time guys, because this college life, once you are out of it, trust me, you're gonna regret it. So you're gonna miss a lot of these memories, make friends, do mistakes. The best friend you can make in your college is mistakes. Make more mistakes, then only you learn from it. Maybe the only difference between me and you sitting here today is like maybe some 5, 7, 8 years of extra age difference and maybe 1000 more mistakes than me. So, right? Sorry, 1000 more mistakes than you. So, if you ask me, only last lesson from my side will be, make more mistakes. Do not be afraid to fail, but be always afraid to not try. Right? I can accept failure at any given point in my life, but I can never accept not trying. This is my final message for you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for generously giving your time. Yeah. Thank you for inspiring us.
Thank you.